Guys, I'm already getting old and senile, and I have to deal with this. Miso made a video if you want to look. Why is this downvoted? Probably because he didn't give any credit to the guy who made the build and makes it sound like his own and literally baited that Striker is dead, but now his favorite build? Huh? Hey guys, so recently I stumbled upon a new Striker build. Now, this build has probably been around for a little bit, and I actually checked that there were some Korean players, some Korean rankers, who are actually running this build. I'm really confused. I don't think I ever said that I made this build. And I even said that I took it from a Korean player. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Also, I do still think that Striker is a garbage class, but you can like a garbage class. Like, I've always mained Striker. I love the class. I think it's bad right now, but I still love the class. And yes, Lightning Kick build is now my favorite build. I used to play ESO because I thought that Deathblow was really clunky, but since the Lightning Kick build came to be, I'm having more fun with it. Like, yeah, like I don't know what to say. And this, the lobby situation is dead. Even positive streamers like Miso Shiru changed his streaming schedule, is finding difficulty finding his lobbies. Miso changed his schedule to do YouTube in the evening. He's got plenty of raids done. He double streams in the evening too. Don't speak for him unless you were there. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Why is this downvoted? Everything you said is false. You enjoy lying. He links, I guess, my video, right? Where everyone in the West? There's 4 parties here. I swear to God, this is gonna be our future if we keep streaming at this time. Hey guys, so earlier today, I started my brand new streaming schedule. And if you guys didn't know, I used to stream very late at night. But these days, I'm trying out a new stream schedule where on weekdays, I'm streaming from 1 to 7 p.m. PST. And on weekends, I'm still keeping the old stream schedule. But through this, I realized that in the afternoon of PST West Coast time zone, the Western servers are legitimately dead. I mean, okay, I kind of see where he could have gotten confused here. I said that, if we keep streaming at this time, is this our future? That was referring to the new stream schedule. I didn't swap my old stream schedule because the game was dead or anything like that. I swapped to a new stream schedule because most of my viewers are in NA, and I wanted to try an NA stream time, and that's why I did it. And I switched to afternoon, and that's when it's dead. When I used to stream, servers are kicking it alive. It's looking good down there. So no, I'm not saying that the servers are dead. I'm not saying that, there's no lobbies. I was just saying that at the new time that I was streaming at, which is typically the dead zone of NA West, the servers are dead. The servers are still very much alive during the peak hours around like 8 p.m. PST to like 12, I guess. And then you wait a couple hours, like 3-4 hours later, then the OCE people start coming in and it starts to being alive again. So just to clear up any confusion about that, no, I'm not saying that the servers are dead. I didn't change my stream schedule because my time was dead. I actually changed my stream schedule because I wanted to cater to my YouTube audience, which is you guys. Thank you for watching. But yes, which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, as I mentioned, I have a new stream schedule. I'm going to post it right here on the screen in big drawing, just in case you guys didn't know, because I get so many people coming to my stream and being like, hey, where have you been? I haven't seen you. Blah, blah, blah. I changed my stream schedule. I stream Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. PST, and I usually do still kind of the old schedule too, but a little bit more infrequent. And then on weekends, I do the old schedule of 10 p.m. to like 4 a.m. PST, something like that. But that's my new stream schedule. Come hang out. I'd love to see you guys there. But going into the topic of today's video, it actually does kind of relate to the previous topic of the servers being quote unquote dead. We have another post here talking about how 6:30 p.m. Saturday absolute prime time NA West is dead. I mean, again, as I mentioned earlier, I think prime time starts more around 8 p.m. So it's not really true. 6:30 p.m. I feel like it's like dinner time for a lot of people on the West Coast. So it's not a huge surprise that there aren't a ton of people playing. But he actually shows something that I think is very interesting. He specifically puts it on the Akan section. And I have personally noticed that Akan parties are definitely a lot less common than every other raid. I'm sure if he clicked on Brel, Dark Baratron, especially Dark Baratron, and also Echidna and Theamine are going to have a ton of parties pretty much most times of the day. And, you know, Brel can have times where it's a little bit dead, but it's definitely less dead than Akan. And I was actually wondering why this was the case. And last night on stream, we actually went and kind of did a little bit of sleuthing and kind of like figuring things out and why it's kind of like why nobody really does Akan. But I wanted to show that to you guys today just because, I don't know, thought it's an interesting topic. I make daily videos, guys. I have to talk about anything. So, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this clip. If you did, please remember to hit the like button, hit the sub button, ring the bell for notifications. And yeah, hope you enjoy the clip. All right, we'll see you in a bit. A lot of people don't care to run lower raids. The problem is not lower raids, actually. The problem is not like Brel. Brel is fine. The biggest problem that I've found is Akan. I found that there's not many people doing Akan. Other raids, you can find parties at pretty much any time of the day, but Akan can get tough. Like, even now, like, well, now Brel and Akan basically have the same amount, but yeah, it's like there's a ton of people doing this. There's a ton of people doing this. These two raids have a ton of people. There's basically like a 20 item level, window for people to do hard Akan. And there's also a 20 item level window for people to do normal Akans. And I think that's the biggest problem. Akan is high enough that super casuals aren't there, but your non-casuals have out-leveled it. Yeah, Akan's like this weird middle child, I feel. But right now, there's a lot of Akan lobbies. There's less Brel lobbies right now. But yeah, it's definitely like Akan, I feel like, is in a weird place just because there's like only such a small window where people are able to do it. And then every other raids has like a much larger window. Like, hard Brel is relevant all the way up to basically before Theamine, right? Because, like, you can either do Kaya or Brel. And Brel Gate 4 gives you more gold than Kaya. So, you still do Brel all the way up to basically Theamine. Yeah, exactly. There's a huge range for for Brel to, like, you know, be relevant. And we're not even counting normal Brel, right? Normal Brel goes all the way to 1490. So literally there's like over 100 item level where Brel as a raid is relevant. But Akan, there's literally only a 40 item level range where that raid is relevant. It's like, now that I think about it, it's actually kind of crazy. There's only a 40 item level like range where that raid is relevant. No other raid has that small of like a item level kind of you know, period. So let's start with recent, like somewhat relevant raids, right? Brel. The item level for Brel is 1490 all the way to 1609 where it's relevant. So that's, you know, a shit ton. 1609 minus 1490. 119. 119 eye level. And then we have what's next? Kaya, right? Kaya. That's 1540 all the way to, I mean, technically it can be 1609. Technically, depending on what you want to do, whether you want to do Brel or Kaya, it's technically viable until 1609, and then it goes out of your gold earners. So that's 1609 minus 1540. 69. And also, keep in mind, there's more characters in this range, too. There's probably more characters in this range than anything. Do I always pick Brel over Kaya? Sometimes I do. It depends on the week. It depends on my mood. Depends on the week. But either way, they're kind of interchangeable. They're kind of interchangeable. Also, you get wings from Kai. You don't get wings from Brel. So that's kind of a... Well, at least... I just kidding. Nope. You don't get wings from Kaya. You don't get wings from Kaya. Just kidding. You don't get wings from Kaya. They don't exist. Now you have a Khan. Okay. A Khan, literally, it's just 1580 to 16... Oh, 1619. 1619 minus 1580, which is 39 eye level. And then you have a Voldis, which they're also, well, I guess, Voldis, which is 1600 to 1639, which is because it's like Voldis, so it's gonna be, yeah, with Behemoth basically. It's also 39 eye level, but the thing is, we haven't gotten to the point where Voldis has phased out of anybody's gold earners, so we don't see this problem. So I have a feeling that later on we might have the same problem with Voldis as a Khan. But the thing is also, it could potentially take way long. Actually, Behemoth also gives you elixirs, I guess, right? So it doesn't really matter as much. But potentially, we'll probably have the same issue with Voldis as a Khan later on. But we just haven't seen its effects yet.